Way to vision till untold. Winter sparks are calling names, sky and gold to break the chains, running through the city's pain, finding beat to break the chain.
Rainbow shadows on the sun, lightning
sun, pining still the window wide, deepest dark beneath the night. Sunrise wakes it, move slow, ache and soul and feel the go, through the pain and the world apart, sweet as wonder in the heart. Islands lags into the breeze, witch and faith instantly, born from grass, golden feet, waking up beneath the sea. Grain and greed within the soul, twilight night begins to grow, breathing peace within the sun, shining brighter than the sun. Sunrise makes it move so, ache and soul and feel the go, through the pain, the world apart, sweet as wonder in the heart. Sunrise, raindrops, stars to move, winter whisper soft and new, ocean breeze of ancient ease, running gas around the peace, past the sun and back in light, joy eternal, fate and light. Snow gold, breathing tide, golden dawn, breathing tide, sacred pieces gently glow, but the sun a golden no. Sunrise makes it move slow, ache and soul and feel the go, through the pain, the world apart, sweet as wonder in the heart. Sunrise printing the passing gold, stories of vision told and told. Sunrise printing the passing gold, stories of vision told and told. Sunrise breaking, standing sun, running through the faithful bond, past the sun and sin the dream, it's calling sun from being seen. Sunrise makes it move slow, ache and soul and feel the go, through the pain, the world apart, sweet as wonder in the heart. Sunrise breaking the passing
Серце б'є в шедо, що тут так темпело. Ми будемо, не знаю. мабуть, достану.
Piccolo slits, ti sbellezz, delle bolli negli stess. How and me, how and feel, once red, standing still. ebbing through the night. Under the daylight hits the light. There's ancient war in the air. I'm tracing everyone to bear. Sunshine painted deep and wide. Under the breeze of golden light. All those who meet beneath the sun. But nothing else but days will run. close my eyes. I am members where the fire, the light's a ghost that surges down. I am member what I fear, the silence raise the darker ground. But light's a ghost that surges down. I remember what I feel. A silence raise the darker ground, 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 ground. The sunset goes deep and low, a memory that never grows. The distance will stay on my soul, and every corner feels like home. I remember where the fire, but time's the thieves to take me higher, and burning bright in the deepest stone, a taste to feel this restless home. A man of tried to stay alive, a dream in some, but I can't fall. I need the world beyond the sky, steep along the Saint and find. I remember where the fire, but shining focus pulled in near. A memory that always finds, and only I would still be here. The distant roads away and stone, fear that never days. Now beating
away. You say it's wrong, you say it's true.